All right, so here we go. We have a little core work. I hope I got that extra video about that reversal of the primary exercise. But anyway, so starting everything the same way as yesterday with the group stretch, that little trio stretch, quads and glutes. So doing that full round, and what we'll try to do is do that for 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side, and try to pick up tempo after about 30 seconds to see how fast you can go, which would be a dynamic warm up as well. All right, so what we have here is a little bit of core work, so hopefully it won't be too intense. But so after that, then you have your lap, your lap warm up, going down the hill and back up the, around the parking lot in reverse still. All right, so let's have at it. So we have two movements. One's a work movement, one's active rest or active recovery. This first movement is going to be an oblique clamshell or oblique windmill, if you want to call it that. So one arm out to the side like this. And we'll start open, hand in this position right here. And as I come up to crunch, I'm going to reach over, clasp my hands together, my feet come back. It's another view right here. So I don't want to be on my hip bone, so I'm at 45, so I'm right at on my cheek, knees are up. Hip won't move. Legs out, palms together. "30 seconds for that, and then that Tabata move is going to be for 12. We'll do that Tabata move for 12 seconds, and that'll end up being a little cobra. Cobra push up, a little back extension for 12 seconds, and then we'll switch sides to the other hip. So the second 30 seconds will be the same thing, but of course, I'm over here doing that same movement. Reaching across to my palm. A little oblique work. And then, of course, going right to that that cobra movement. All right, so the second exercise, and we'll go through all 6 movements, will be a bar. So you'll get your body bar, load it up. No, that's not a body bar. And what we'll do is a little reach and replace with that body bar. So it's up, and it's so light. It's just a broomstick handle, but you get the gist. All right, so that movement will be coupled with a kind of like a rocking lean. Since you were already in this position, doing those crunches, 30 seconds is up. Then I'm rocking up to my toes, hamstring touch. Little MJ at the end. Reach and touch, 12 seconds. You might only get like 3 rounds of those touches, and then of course on the second time around, that's the main movement for that half. All right, here's the last 2 drills right here. Another oblique movement. So we're going to end up being stacked like so. So I'm going to end up in a side plank here. What I'll do is come off of my hip, reach overhead, oblique stretch there, come down to another oblique stretch, hip flexor stretch here. So my movement active is coming over and down, over and down, or up and down. All right, so this stretch here will be the break. So after 30 seconds, I'm 12 seconds here with my quad behind my foot, like so. So I have an active stretch on the glute minimus and obliques. Piece of cake. So the next round, of course, when we do it all backwards, we'll stretch here. So actively. So instead of my leg resting, it's up, flexed. My foot is flexed on the ground. To introduce that stretch in that hip flexor. 30 seconds, and then of course your 12 seconds will be coming up with that reach. Like so. Piece of cake. All right, make it happen. Peace. 2 rounds, 2 rounds.